What is up, everyone? So it is currently Wednesday evening. It's about 10:30 p.m. I am at Sheffield train station, the beginning of a 27 plus hour journey to Palm Springs, California for Contact in the Desert. I figured I'd film as much as I could, bring you along for the journey. This is something that I've wanted to do for so long. Been listening and watching Contact in the Desert for probably around a decade now, so it's amazing to be going. So got 2 trains and 3 aeroplanes, so let's get going. Okay, so we made it to Manchester Airport. It is 1:15 in the morning. All the check-in desks are closed for the next 5 hours, something like that. Everyone else around me is asleep, so I'm gonna pass the time, watch some movies and stuff, and then we'll get on this first flight, one of 3. I'm going from Manchester in the north of England down to London before I do a transatlantic to Phoenix and then on to Palm Springs. So yeah, let's pass some time. Cheers, thank you. Yay. Ooh, made it to London. Okay, so 1 flight done. Gonna go and get ready for the transatlantic flight to Phoenix now. Okay, so I'm headed to gate 16. We board in just over 30 minutes, so this was a pretty good one. I just want to get on this transatlantic flight. I think it's about 9 hours, 10 hours. We'll find out. I'm tired. I haven't slept. I was awake all through the night. 2 more flights to go. I'm going to be so tired by the time I get to Palm Springs to Contact in the Desert, but I'm sure it'll give me a second wind when I get there and bump into people and yeah. All right, let's get on the second flight and let's get to the US. Okay, so we made it to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm just going to my next terminal for my final flight from Phoenix to Palm Springs. So I managed to sleep 7 hours on that last flight, so I'm really happy. Made it to Palm Springs at the airport. This place is beautiful and it is hot, and I have sweatpants on, so I'm gonna go meet the driver now, head straight to the hotel, check in, get changed. I actually just saw Ben and Joe from UFO Garage. They were on my last flight, so we're gonna meet up with them guys as well, but so many others. Let's go and find the driver. Made it. I'm gonna check in, go to my room. Battery's gonna die, so I'll see you guys in the room. Good morning. This is the Friday, so the first morning I've just woken up here in my hotel room at Contact in the Desert. It was really good. Last night I went to a private speakers little party kind of gathering where there was food and a few drinks, and I didn't want to film there just because I didn't want to just stick a camera in everybody's face on the first night in that kind of private setting. It was incredible. I spent a lot of time chatting with people. I spoke with Bryce Zabel for a long time, James Fox, and Chris Ramsey came and did some magic for us. It was just really nice. I bumped into Steve Bassett, who I hadn't met, but having obviously interviewed a few times. So yeah, I'm ready to go downstairs. I still need to register as a speaker because that was closed last night when I got in because it was so late when I arrived. So let's head downstairs and get my pass and things like that and see what's going on downstairs. Everything starts in the next hour. So yeah, let's take you downstairs. Okay, so I've managed to check in. I've got my badge. So now I'm official, but I'm just getting a lay of the land. This place is huge. There's all like corridors leading off the side to get to like the main speaker rooms. So I've got about 2 hours until I'm hosting a panel with Richard Dolan, Danny Sheehan, Dean Aliotto, and others. So I've got my notes back in my hotel room ready for that. But yeah, I'm just sort of trying to find and bump into people. I just bumped into Chris Bledsoe, and yeah, everyone's just super nice. Got myself a coffee, so yeah, I'll try and film as much as I can. But I'm just conscious of not just sticking a camera in everyone's face, because yeah, I've got to get used to this vlogging sort of thing. But I bumped into Martin Willis. We're going to record something tomorrow for his show. Yeah, just super nice. There's a lot of different like rooms and buildings where there's things happening. So I'm walking down from the main building past all the pool area to the next building where there's vendors and another sort of main room. So let's go and check that out. It's just so big, and I keep bumping into people, but everyone's just doing their own thing. It gets quiet. You can tell when there's sort of big speakers or panels happening, because it kind of goes a little bit quieter. So you're not allowed to record in any of those things. I'm still waiting. I've got just about an hour before I have to prepare for my panel, which is the USO panel with Richard Dolan and everyone. So again, I'm just walking around and enjoying this beautiful place. So I was just walking back down here, and I look across at one of the restaurants, and Ross and Bryce are just having breakfast. So I just went over and said hello. I had a good chat with Bryce last night. It's good to finally meet Ross in person as well. Obviously he's been on my show, I can't forget how many times, 3-4 times I think now. So really good. Hopefully we're going to grab a beer later on today. I think we've got another little private speaker gathering this evening with food and drinks, so I'll be going to that, and I might pull the camera out this time. I think if I ask people if they're okay with just saying a few words on the camera, I'd like to do that, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to head back inside. I've got about 45 minutes till I'm going to go and get ready for my panel, which I'm hosting. So I've got a big sheet of questions and stuff that I'm going to talk about with Richard Dolan and everyone. I'll try and capture a little bit of footage in the room, but obviously not when the panel's happening, because there's no filming or recording allowed, because obviously they put this out as a live stream on the Contact in the Desert website. And so yeah, this place is incredible. Look behind me. I'm gonna get in these pools later. It's so warm. It's like 100 degrees. So yeah, I don't know what these videos are gonna look like, how I cobble all of this together to actually get some kind of content for you guys, but hey, it is what it is. I promised I would try. So the lighting's really bad, but I am here with Luigi Vendicelli, Chris Ramsey, and the boys, and we're just hanging out, you know? So we'll get these guys on later for a bit more of a chat. I am going to be sitting down with Chris to do a live podcast recording that's this afternoon. So yeah, it's good to meet these people in person and hang out. This place is insane. So I promised you guys I'd try, so I'm trying, okay? See you in a bit.
Yeah, that's
all right, so that's still with the guys, but we're now joined by Patrick from Vetted.
How we doing, y'all?
Hey, tell me what have you found? How have you found it like since you've been here? What's
Oh man, it's been amazing. First of all, the location here is top notch, right? Weather, Southern California, good weather. Y'all, you got to come out here just for the weather. But meeting everybody, seeing everybody, that's probably the best part, man. And just hanging out. And it kind of just got started. So there's a lot to come up. I'm looking forward to a lot of engagement, speaking, your podcast, all kinds of different stuff, man. Yeah.
That's it. Good to see you anyway, bro.
You too, man.
So yeah, more people. We're going to keep talking to people as we kind of bump into them. But there's so much going on. Like Patrick said, it's day one, really. This is the main day, the start of the full-on event. So yeah, let's do it.
And one more thing, I'm going to be showing Vinny and a few other people here a little bit of that VR experience that nobody gets to see for a while yet. So the goggles are ready, they're charged, and some kick-ass shit is going to be shown in that. So see you later.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you can film.
There you go. I get to experience a little bit of Project Gravator. I'll report back on what that's like. That's going to be super exciting.
No, this is contact in the desert is always the big one of the year.
Yes.
You know, it used to be the International UFO Congress.
Right.
Back when it was in Laughlin, Nevada.
Yeah.
Howdy. And then they moved that to Scottsdale, Arizona, and it still kind of was the big main one. And then they started this one about, I guess, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but originally, it was way out in the desert. I mean, out by Giant Rock.
Joshua Tree.
Out by Joshua
Yeah,
Tree.
yeah.
And it was dust everywhere, you know, dust in your teeth, and a hot, you know, super hot outdoors all the time, you know. But it was part of the kind of culture.
Sure.
It was sort of like had a kind of a Burning Man element.
Right.
to it,
Yeah.
you know. And then they moved it over here to the Renaissance, which is you know, incredibly
Beautiful.
kind of luxurious. Big swimming pool out here all the time.
Yeah.
People hanging out. You know, air conditioning everywhere. And it's just it's a different. It's a little bit more. I don't know, sophisticated crowd.
Sure.
Here, a little better finance operation. But it's been a long haul, you know.
Yes.
So it's at a real crescendo right now. You know,
Indeed.
We're leaning in heavy on these guys.
Yep.
And getting everything mobilized. There you go.
Blessings, enjoy.
Well, we're heading inside now. I'm about to host a panel which Danny's going to be on. This is the USO panel with Richard Dolan and others. So we're going to go and do that. So we're in the Crystal Ballroom now, just about to prepare for the USO panel. This is a huge room. I purposely didn't come in here because I didn't want to be overwhelmed early on, but this is something, so.
This is like, what, 2,000 person?
That is wild. Okay, so just got done with the USO panel. Obviously, I couldn't film anything of the actual conversation, but it went really well, really enjoyed that. I've got a few hours now before I have to go and record a live podcast, so we're going to go back inside and see who we can find. So let's go. It's so beautiful here. It's so warm, like really hot. I'm not used to it, but yeah. Let's make our way back to the main building and see what's up. So guys, I promised you I would try and record as much as possible while I'm here at Contact in the Desert. I'm currently with Dean Alioto. Dean, we just did a panel on USOs. How did you find that?
I found it around the corner and to the left in the...
Right down the hallway.
Yeah, straight down the hallway.
To the left. No,
It was awesome because it was going to be all about underwater submersible UFOs, but it ended up being so much more. We got into some really deep stuff, like things from... Are we being dominated by them, and should we be pissed off? To, are we in their territory, or are they in ours? So, and then we also talked about kind of the mechanics of how they would travel through water, how that would be. So, I've just been, no pun intended, deep diving into this recently. But I mean, you got Richard Dolan, you've got Danny Sheehan, Thomas Jane, Jim. Don't remember Jim's last name. Yeah, and then Byron, who was all about. They're out to get us, and we got to get them first, and then me. So anyway, it was really fun, and this is a great convention, and I got to meet Vinny, who's the man. Here we go.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, so the panel was really good, but as I was walking about, and this is the beautiful thing about this event, is you walk around and you bump into people, and who else do we have here? James Fox. James, how are you?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
There we go, you know. But how are you finding the event compared? You must have done so many things like this, but how's this one compare?
Honestly, this is my first time.
Okay.
And I'm just, enjoying it very much. I mean, it's like...
Wait,
I'm going to be starstruck when I see George now, that's all I can tell you.
What did you think to Chris Ramsey's magic that he did for us last night?
The guy's a phenomenon. Seriously, I could watch him for days. I really love his prestidigitation.
It was incredible. And I'm actually going to be interviewing Chris in a couple of hours for my live podcast, so I'll bring you guys along for that as well. But back to the coffee and the secret information. That was cool. Nice little coffee and some fruit with James and Dean. Again, it's just like you run into people everywhere you walk around here and just catch up, and you know, everyone's saying, what are we going to meet? When are we going to, hang out later and grab a drink? And there's just so much going on. So I'm going back inside to the main building it's kind of the lunchtime-ish now. So see who's around, hang out with some more people, and we'll go from there. Okay, so got about 1 hour till I have to meet with Chris Ramsey, and we're going to go and record my podcast. But I just want to take a second to say thank you to you guys, because one thing that I never get used to is when people come up to me and say, I love what you do, I love watching your show and all of these things, and it just never ceases to amaze me that people watch my stuff. Like, yeah, I get imposter syndrome a lot. But yeah, I just want to take a second to thank you all for the support that you give me across social media, on YouTube, and everything else in between, And it's just amazing. And the best thing about coming to these conferences isn't always the speakers and, the things like that. It's always those interactions that you have in between where you just hang out and meet people. I genuinely believe those like in-person connections are the most valuable thing that I take away from these events. So yeah, I just thought, it'd be cool to mention that and show my gratitude. Okay, so we just got done with the live podcast. Chris joined me as a guest. How was that for you?
That was amazing. Yeah,
fun.
Your questions are amazing.
Thank you, man. I tried to cover various things.
You covered everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of questions made me think, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Well, Chris has just got his live podcast coming up, but I think you got to go and find a guest.
Yeah, because George Knapp was supposed to be my guest. His flight got delayed, so he'll only be here later. So, yeah, hopefully I'll let the universe sort it out and we'll figure it out.
I'm sure it will. Thank you again, brother. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
man. Appreciate it.
All right, so had an amazing time recording my show with Chris Ramsey. Such an easy guy to talk to. Just has really good views and thoughts on so many various aspects of the phenomena. So it's been a great day for me, hosting that panel first and then do my live show. I just feel so good knowing that that's done, and I just keep still bumping into people as well. So it's just really cool, and there's going to be lots going on this evening. So hopefully we're going to link up with some more people and chill out. So we've just been told to go down to the lawn because something's happening. What do you reckon, dude?
I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that they said that there's something that's going to be happening outside here on the lawn at 7:30, which is in 3 minutes.
3 minutes away, so we're heading down now. So yeah, let's check it out.
Let's go see what's going on. So they got you out.
Let's get the what's happening? There's like a vehicle out there pedaling mad blinking lights. So I got a feeling Richie Dolan's like on it. Like he's gonna come riding through.
In the UFO.
Yeah, like,
oh my god.
That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I think we're gonna find out in a minute. So let's see. I think we might be in the path as well.
Good. This is actually UFO. It looks like the. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're being summoned out of the.
It looks like what's that movie with the kid?
In the ship.
Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I hope so. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here with Jesse. How's it going, bro?
What's up, Vinny? I'm chilling. I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
Man, I know the feeling. I came in yesterday after a 27-hour journey to
Oh
get
my,
here.
well, then what am I talking about, dude?
No.
What do I have to fucking complain
That's
about?
all good, man. It's good to
Yeah.
see you, though, bro.
You too, man. Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
So
some
I hope we
back
get
and forth DMs.
I hope we get to sit down maybe over the weekend and talk.
I'm down, man.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Cool.
There we go.
All right.
Vinny, what's up, man? You're super handsome, but a little bit less handsome in person than on camera, but I understand that. Because everybody tells me, man, I saw you before, and I'm like, no, you didn't. And they're like, oh, you're less handsome, you're less tall. Vinny, you're super handsome, you're super tall. Anyway, I watch Vinny's show, it's pretty awesome. But this guy's show is awesome too.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a big conspiracy. Everybody's got UFO shows, but
Yes, vetted.
Yeah,
and
weaponized.
weaponized. Let's go, baby.
There
whatever.
we go. Let's do
I'm
it.
doing my best.
1977.
Damn it, put that out.
You want me to record you? Oh, yeah.
Look, I mean, this is raw. I am here. It's late at night. I've had a few drinks. I'm not going to lie. You've seen the footage that I filmed before this clip, but I have the opportunity to jump into the virtual world of S4, a little exclusive sneak peek. Thank you to Luigi, shout out Dean as well. So we're going to get my reaction after this as well, okay? So I'll report back in a minute. Okay, hold on. I see my hands. Are you recording?
I am.
Holy. What the is that? There's like a disc over there.
Right.
Dude, look at that. What? Dude, I almost feel like I'm going to fall over. I need to get like a good stance. Dude, that's
Do you see the other crafts in the other hanger?
I do. So I got the sport model here,
Yeah.
and then over here I see like that disc on its side,
Yeah, exactly.
and then there's something like
That
in
looks
front
like
of it that's
the Jello mold.
what? But no, like the sorry, I brought up another screen. It's cool. I'm back. This is
Mental.
Jesus. Wait, I've never. Okay, I keep bringing up a screen. Okay, dude. Yeah, this is not what I expected it to feel like.
Really?
No,
Is it bad?
no. So I see the sport. I mean, we've all seen the sport model for f***ing years.
But that's real size.
Now I see depth, I see dimension, I see. It's like a whole new thing.
And this is nothing. You'll be able to walk around. You'll be able to open doors, close doors, turn lights on or off.
But I think am I right in saying every little detail around it though?
Yeah.
Bob's played a part in,
Oh,
and
everything. Absolutely everything.
this is.
Every single thing has been vetted by Bob. Yeah.
I think. I feel like everyone else is seeing this with me, but they're not. It's me seeing this on my own, so I can't even begin to describe to the people watching this video that you're recording of me. Holy wait. Oh, dude. I thought I had a good idea of what to expect. This is something else.
Glad you like it. And I can't wait for you to be able to walk around in there.
Dude.
We've already done one where we can walk around. It's wild.
That is,
We've
that
done one
craft.
where you can open and close the doors. You can walk up the stairs, go into the craft. You could turn the craft on. So you reach your hand, you're doing
This is.
Motion and the door will
Yeah,
go.
correct. That's right. Yeah.
Nah.
Different stills that you can cut in so you see what's there.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole
He's gonna have
place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it.
Hey man.
Right.
Grazie. Thank you. Yes, we'll see each other.
I'm going to take this off, okay?
Yeah.
Come over here.
Yes.
Benny? Awesome, dude.
Hey guys, so I still don't know whether all of these clips that I've been recording tell any kind of story about this event. It's just random clips, some guests, obviously. It's just a lot of fun. But I want to show you my hotel room because this place is really nice. So this is just like the window, the balcony overlooking the golf course, and yeah, let's flip this round. So I have this cool little table area where I just have my like batteries and laptop and everything charging. Swing round, and I have like a nice couch with some stools. Heading into the bed, huge, comfortable bed, big TV, storage space, all my snacks. Then I have this awesome little coffee maker. We got a fridge in here. moving up to the front door, and then obviously it's pretty standard, you know, nice double sink, big shower, toilet. So just a really, really nice hotel room. So this has just been a complete mishmash of clips from just walking around over the various few days here at Contact in the Desert. I've got people on camera that you've seen, but there's been so many more people that I've spoken to and met up with that I didn't put the camera in their face. It's really difficult to kind of balance this kind of filming effort with just wanting to hang out and just have really normal conversations with people, you know, off the record. So yeah, it's been an incredible experience. I'm going to be leaving in a few hours' time, but I think one of my major takeaways is that there are so many good people in this community, and I already knew that, and that's how I communicate with people online. I stick with the good people, you know, even the people that have varying opinions that I may not agree with. I'll still stick with them if they're good people and decent. So what we did here was incredible. It just so many genuine people. And we all have the same kind of mindset when it comes to the effort that we put into the work and this subject. So it's just been so refreshing and so grateful. I don't know if you can tell I've got a really croaky voice because we've just been talking for 4 days straight. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So
it's sad leaving, but it was a blast. Many blessings.
Take care.